Everybody else goes live now. Let's see. 20 minutes. Alright. Alright. Here we are. Had a long day outside today. So good. Lots of sunshine. We can get rid of this timer. How's everybody feeling? Nice and spooky. Of course, nice and spooky. So let's take a look. On the hour, looks like RSI pretty bottomed out. Reaching down to 22.31. Lowest RSI touch on the hourly since 20th of September. Quite some time. These dips low, we see it on the MACD too. These low dips, certainly lining up to paint some divergence here. We do see, if we take the low to the high, swing low to our swing high of the 6th, we get our 0.5 retrace. That didn't work right. We get our 0.5 retrace at 14,572. Looks like we wicked down as low as 14.3, or potentially recovering here, but 27 minutes left in this candle. Plenty of time still. 0.5 retrace, we look for it every time. Pretty typically hits. Not too bad. Not too bad. I'll make sure everything's good here. Volume's good, alright. See if we're showing up on my homepage still. Yes, we are, alright. 20. Cool beans. 81 watching. Man, people must be distracted today. I guess there's a lot going on, so makes sense. Get this stream out of the way here. So we did see some signs. We didn't stream yesterday. Didn't stream, took a day off, but we saw some signs here yesterday closing in this morning star-ish, reversal-ish pattern. Not too surprising. See that followed up here with a longer bodied red candle. Really not too far out of the realm of expectation. And the issue being we have a little bearish. You know what? That's really strange. I looked at this earlier. That's really weird. We did a TA warm-up for the patrons, and when we looked at this earlier, this absolutely was a lower high in the daily. Well, I'm glad it isn't. So no bearish divergence there. If we look at the RSI in the daily, check this out. Already making lower RSI lows despite price being nowhere near lower low. This is going to be a little easier to see if we get rid of this. There we go. So we see price has to come down as low as 13,529 in order to not have bullish divergence on our lows in the daily here. This is the annoying indicator. We see that the funding has flipped to positive literally what, today? In today's candle? Don't want to see that, unfortunately. Not a fan of positive funding here, but at least we didn't have the bearish divergence on the highs for the daily, so that is a promising indication. Zoom it on in, a little 4 hour. Let's lock this. And we can get rid of this old projection. Projection was a little an experiment, but never had high hopes for that one. Alright, looking alright though. There's a spooky sell-off in that 4 hour candle, but it seems as if this new 4 hour may be defending the 0.5. We see on the 4 hour the 50 moving average, which is what is held as support 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times in late October, early November. Not quite touched yet, and we see that 50 moving average is right at the 618 retrace. Surprising that it didn't get hit, actually. You know, when you see that overlapping, typically you'd expect price to, if it's going to get that close, to reach down there, but Guess it wasn't in the cards for right now. $15-minute, nice little hammer off the bottom. The bullish engulfing, but man, that funding keeps going positive. I do not like that. Do not like the funding being positive. Let's take a look. Let's do it this way. Where can we expect to see a little retrace? Alright, so our target's just under 15 for right now on this little biz ounce. 15,026 for the 0.5, reaching up to 15.2 for the 618. Likely area, if we are seeing even a short-term reversal here in this selling, that's the likely area to be spotting. Actually, what's interesting, 0.5, we see a wick down there, so maybe that's actually higher confidence just to the 0.5. As we may see some resistance here at 15.10 due to that wick. Yet to be seen. Yet to be seen. I guess, I don't know. This is tricky, because we have this wick recently that pretty much retested it. Spicy. Hey, at least it's spicy. Everybody was a little bored. It was interesting. People were bored up here at this 15.5 area. People were like not paying attention again. They're like, meh, we got a little rally. We're good. I don't know. Interesting the way that the sentiment is being shaped right now. Our target for the hourly for a bullish engulf is 22 minutes to go, 14,922 will be our hourly target. Bulls are going to want to close above there to secure this at least bounce or secure the rally for now. Looking very possible. Extremely possible. 922, yep, right underneath our target. Sweet. There we are. Nice and clean actually on this chart. That hourly wicking back up above the 0.5 really reshaped the environment of the sell-off. Volume being extremely high. Lots of stops seemingly hit by the sell-off, and that's reflected here in this volume. Very high volume. As you can see, we have been increasing in volume really for the last 8 days or so. And it's good to see that trend continue, showing that the market is interested in this price range, interested in selling at it, thinking it's a fair price, or whatever that means. Or at least an accepted price by traders at the moment. Yeah, not too bad. The only thing I'm not digging about this is the positive funding. If we didn't have this positive funding right now, really, I wouldn't see any reason for more downside. But that positive funding is threatening. We've had a pretty consistent negative funding streak here in the last multiple days. Looks like that may have changed right at the top. Right at the top of this rally at 15.5 to 16. We see that the funding flipped positive on the 4-hour after a long stretch of negative funding. But we do see that occasionally funding does have these whips to one side or the other. However, this gradual increase, it's a little more telling. A little more telling. Last time the funding was positive and remained positive was really at this peak here before our sell-off in September. So in order to keep moving up, I would like to see that funding move back to negative. And honestly, I'm not sure whether that's going to be dictated by price moving up or down. It seems as this sell-off seems to be spurring more longs. So maybe price moving back up will flip that back to negative. It's yet to be seen. Yet to be seen. 164 watching. What's up, guys? Welcome back. I was skeptical. Skeptical if people were gonna be super into it today. Okay, good. The Discord link does work. That's good news. Join the Discord, guys. If you're not on the Discord, definitely get in there. Made sure the link works just for you. What's interesting here that caught my eye about this sell-off is, assuming that we are correct in our placement here, this 786 retrace of our swing low to swing high, and I guess we could even measure that from lower, but this seems to be fitting with price action well. What interests me is this 786 retrace level is right above our 13,863. Right down here, we see very, very, very close price action. You know, what is it? $40 off, less than 1%. That's interesting to me. That is the target that we're looking to retest. Now, our projection did suggest that retest wouldn't come until the first quarter of 2021, and so far it hasn't. However, you know, we have to keep looking at this. It's not something we can set it and forget it. If we're following our projection, this monthly candle really shouldn't move much more. Likely to close maybe a little lower than it is now, but really all we're looking for is a close above that 13,863. We're looking for a doji, and a doji that basically just creeps up, sets a new monthly high, and preferably doesn't really attract any attention, staying under the radar and then leading into a December rally. So we are still on path. You know, if we distort the chart, we can see that maybe this is looking a little doji-ish, especially if it closes just a little lower. But I will say I was expecting less volatility than we've gotten, and that's surprising to me. Yeah, that wasn't... I really thought we would maybe trade low on this month until the end of the month, maybe see a run-up and a sell-off to push up a wick on the top, but market seems energized. I mean, it's hard to peg it any other way. This candle's already reached as high as 20%, $2,700 change. Currently is sold back off, but pretty crazy. And this is the action we're going to expect in a bull run, is these series of higher lows, these shelvings, sell-offs, and then return to the shelf, basically, is what we want to see. You look back, that's really how it always goes in the bull runs here. It's these moves up, no real pullbacks, sideways trading, a quick trip down that gets bought back up, and then returns to the average here. So at the moment, yeah, we're really nothing to worry about. We've been saying that for days and days and days, and it seems to be remaining true. I mean, if you look at this is looking ugly, but when have we gotten any chance to buy back at any of these levels? Anything sold in the end of October here still hasn't gotten an opportunity to be rebought lower. That was pretty much true in September off of like the first few days of low. Price continued to set higher lows and move up. Yeah, it is pretty savage to anyone selling at the moment. Let's look at these trends. We do have some trend lines. Price seems to have reacted pretty well to this local one. I think maybe we can get rid of these projections now. Pretty well to this local one right here. Hitting it, wicking off. Looks as if it's closed higher, but I think we should probably wait for the hourly to close to really confirm that. What I'm going to be looking for here is indications of that 13,863. We do have maybe this trend here sneaking up, crossing it about the 10th of November. Certainly is interesting. If we look back at history, we see some of the biggest events. Was it the 14th of November? Yep. We see that's where this large sell-off began in 2018. And we've been talking about this and might as well just jolt through it again. What's interesting is if we look at a rolling time frame, which is how many people observe the price of Bitcoin, especially people who aren't watching the charts every day like us. They have different time frames, say a week, a month, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years. And what's interesting is people watching these rolling time frames, looking at a 2-year, are going to start seeing this data drop off the chart. And their 2-year is going to go from currently, where is it at? 151%. And in 4 days, assuming price is close to here, it's going to start seeing these larger increases. So that would be 200%. If we look all the way to the bottom at December 14th, if we're at the same price, now it's 400%, even though price hasn't changed at all in this hypothetical. These people looking at rolling time frames are going to be perceiving a price change just based on the 2-year delta of price opening to close. So it's a very interesting time. The same will be true here in March. If we look out to March in 2021, we're going to be looking for that as well, as that same fundamental process is happening. When we see this price action drop off the yearly rolling, and even year after that the 2-year rolling, that's going to distort what people are looking at, and it's going to change what they're seeing. And obviously nothing has changed in price or whatnot in that scenario, but it is changing the perception of people looking in, and I am firmly a believer that that plays a role in the price action that we see. So November 14th going to be an interesting time, in my opinion, for sure. Reach on up to our target. Good. Really not the buying response I was looking for at this level. It doesn't seem too energetic. So it's going to probably be important what we see once we do hit this area of, what is it, like 15 and change. Yeah, 15, 18. Close enough. Positive funding may be slowing down here on this bounce, but not too substantial. Not at this moment. What really catches my eye though, guys, is just this RSI. RSI and MACD. These swings low are very disproportionately strong, and that is painting divergence on the chart. That's what we want to see. If we're in a bull run, any sell-off, we want to see bullish divergence paint. I really don't want to see a sell-off without it. Could imply weakness on the buy side, but really at this point, close above the 0.5. If we continue up, nothing has changed. Really just stopped out longs, opened up shorts. Not too much. Man, people are spooked. Spooky today. Spooked. Let's see what else is going on here. Ooh, Crow still at our support. Nice. Bullish divergence painting on that as well. Right. Retreat. CME closed at 15,630. At this point, looking to open with a gap, but as we've been saying for months or weeks or whatever, really doesn't seem to be playing much of a role, at least as it comes to gaps. Gaps don't seem to be super influential. Though the chart itself does seem to be painting a clearer picture some of the time, so we will revert back. We will come back to this on Sunday. Looks like I just have random charts pulled up, so we're just going to see whatever comes up. BCH looks like this sell-off Happened right at resistance there at 273. Looking to set a higher low above 203 on BCH. This chart's janky. Litecoin, ooh, I didn't even notice this. Litecoin broke out of this wedge but sold off right back in. That's not ideal. Not ideal. Painting some bearish divergence on the highs here as well for Litecoin USD. Not really what I had hoped to see today, but is what it is. Seeing a higher high in price with lower highs on RSI and lower highs on MACD. Womp womp. Womp. Though it does kind of look like it's already hit the 0.5 retrace, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Yep, at 57, 54. Already hit it, so... Litecoin looking to close the daily just right above where it is right now. And avoid that bearish divergence at 59.05, finding... No, 59.03, hopefully finding some support there. Bulls are going to be battling for those cents here into the next 3 hours. Gonna paint the chart for the next few days to come, depending on that close is likely. Get that week though. It's funny, the weekly telling the exact opposite story. Looking to close with bullish, engulfing on the weekly above 58.89. That confused chart. No divergence really whatsoever on the weekly. Confused chart. I'm really just pacing through to find where Bitcoin dominance is. Maybe I don't have it up. Bitcoin dominance, there we go. Blasted, overshot our target. Sold off some, but not yet in danger. We see that there is no bearish divergence on the high yet. We may see a rally and a failed rally on BTCD to paint that divergence we're looking for on the highs and signal that it may be time for alts to have a comeback. We just don't see it yet. Don't see it yet. Weekly not showing any signs of weakness at this point. And so far still on track. Touched our target and selling back off. If we do get that, of course our target is the same. We're looking for a return to the 200 daily. Currently 62.48. That would be a solid place to look. Likely we're not going to get too many clues yet. We do have potential bullish divergence on our lows on Bitcoin dominance, and we don't have bearish divergence on our highs at this point, so still undecided. Would not surprise me at all to see another failed rally and then a move down to the 200, and we may see the bearish divergence there. That's where I'm going to be keeping my eyes, at least for the next 48-ish, 72 hours. Maybe into the weekly close we'll have a little bit more guidance there. I guess I did have it up. Ethereum on the weekly still looking solid. Broke that 422 and seems to have overshot resistance. Let's look at our highs here. Yeah, nothing too interesting actually. Potentially lining up for bearish divergence, but we see the MACD on the weekly. And this may be overpowering what we're going to see on the highs here. We see the MACD looking to flip positive. After weeks of selling, the last 3 weeks even showing waning momentum for the bears there. That may be overpowering. Actually looking better than Litecoin at the moment. That's a rare thing to say about Ethereum. We see that there is no bearish divergence on the highs locally for Ethereum. We may see a pullback continue as Bitcoin figures itself out. And where would we look? We would look to 416 at the 0.5 retrace, all the way down to 405 potentially. But so far, no bearish divergence on the high for Ethereum on the daily, and that's a solid thing to see. by the 20 moving average. Beautiful on the 4 hour. Okay. Oh yeah, Ethereum 4 hour looks great. Looks really great. I dig it. Most altcoins just struggling. Continuing to struggle while Bitcoin dominance is not allowing them to progress in price against Bitcoin valuation. Here we go, 4 minutes left in the hourly. This would be mind-blowing. When was the last time we ever got a sell-off like this and then got an immediate response of bullish engulfing on like any significant time frame? And I'll tell you, like never. It has been, I feel like, months since we've seen something like that. That would be actually very exciting. 3 minutes to go to confirm it. Really, price line needs to sneak up a little bit here. 14,922. And it's so close. It's like right there. Let's go. Flip it down to the 5 minute. Watch this in real time. There we go. Overtook it. Beautiful. Now you just gotta hold it. Just gotta hold it, bulls. Solid 5 minute momentum. 15 minute is looking to flip bullish here as well. With this close of the hourly engulfing, if that lines up. 3 minutes left, and if it's gonna sell off underneath the engulfing, now's probably the time. If we get it, that's a solid indication there. We have 15 minute flipping back to bullish. If we can confirm it with an hourly bullish engulfed candle, that could spell more upside. May overshoot our target there in that scenario. Got bots in the chat. Bots in the chat. 230 watching, alright. Dude, this viewership, 250 actually. Friggin' sweet guys, welcome. Hope everybody's pumped. There's an exciting 2 minute close coming up here. Hope everybody's excited. Today seems to be an energetic day. Got the spice moving around. Dig it. 250. Great numbers. If you could, guys, please remember to hit the like for the new stream. Help keep us in search. YouTube has not been super great about that lately. And look at that. Surprise, surprise. A battle for the engulf in the last minute. Of course. Nothing is ever easy. Never easy. If anyone told you Bitcoin is easy, they're lying. Or wrong. I don't know. One of the two. Minute and 30 seconds to go. Rock and roll. Make it spicy. Of course. In the last 5 minute candle, it's going to tease us out. And then it's going to... just be a jerk. Being a jerk. Dang it, Bitcoin. I can't even remember, really. I cannot remember the last time we've gotten a candle like this, a sell-off, and then actually closed bullish engulfing off of it. It just doesn't seem to happen. Like, if we look back before this rally, we had like a similar sell-off. We didn't get any engulfing. We just got this series of small hourly candles leading up. Like, we just, I don't know. It seems like the market is not a fan of bullish engulfing candles right now, which is weird because clearly there's an appetite for buying. We can see that in price. There's quite an appetite for buying. So I don't know. I think it's just playing with our heartstrings. Playing with our heart. 20 seconds and seems as far as ever. Come on, get up there in the last 10. Oop. And there we go. Lame. Weak sauce. Almost got my hopes up there. And now like this candle can go above it and blah blah blah. Oh, Bitcoin. Tearing out my heart. Staring at my heart. What's up? What's up? Oh, there was the disappointing hourly close. Really, it's like nothing. It's just like the annoyance of why did we just never get him? Like that would be such a solid signal if that would have closed bullish engulfing. The 4 hour likely would have engulfed. Like we would have seen probably a rally back up. I don't know, like 15.3. But instead, it's like we'll close just underneath. Just make it tough. And then of course, like in the next 5 minutes, we'll like go back above. We couldn't have done that 5 minutes ago. Game. Oh well. Is what it is. Let's zoom out. Yeah, of course, there it is. Yep, I couldn't do this 5 minutes ago, but now I'm gonna do it because I'm a jerk. A jerk corn. Let's take a look at some longer time frames. Yearly candle. What could we ask for? What could we ask for that'd be better than this? On the yearly, nothing. Every time we've seen a yearly candle close above the all-time high monthly close or yearly close, we have seen ridiculous gains off of it. So this is anything above 13,863 for this year, and things are looking pretty awesome. Look at the quarterly. Quarterly, same situation. Highest, I mean, assuming it closes here, currently the highest bodied candle. We did trade higher and then close lower in 2018 and 17. But really, yeah, like people are probably freaked out about this sell-off, and nothing has changed. Nothing at all has changed. Look, we even see the 3-month has avoided bearish divergence on the highs. Like that, what else could we ask for? These long time frames just are all in agreement that things are looking very solid. Fortunately, it'll never be that easy. We're gonna have a lot of mixes going on, a lot of mix-ups. Can't be easy. Monthly RSI, same boat. MACD, amazing. At the higher high versus 2019. The more you zoom out, the better this looks, and that has been true for months now. Weekly still fine. Yeah. No local bearish divergence, but still has room above it to eclipse 2019. We're seeing that on the longer time frames. We're not quite seeing it on the weekly, but as we chart, we know that the longer time frames typically take precedent, typically are more impactful or more meaningful. And so to see the monthly, quarterly, whatnot express these things we're looking for, that gives us a solid indication of long term where we're going. Not quite as much short term. That poop. We see the RSI and the dailies moved up with this wicking, but the daily looking to close a lot more bullish than it looked even an hour ago. We can't complain there. Really just want to see this funding flip back to negative. We can have that funding flip. Gonna be looking very nice. 4 hour painting bullish divergence on the lows, but while not locally, see that we do have a higher high versus most of these. So not locally, but versus the 21st in October, we do have a lower high, which is bearish divergence, and this could be the sell-off we're seeing right now. Could be that bearish divergence taking its toll. Luckily, we do have bullish divergence on the lows, which is going to balance us out. We see that on RSI and MACD. This swing low on MACD is actually pretty savage. September sell-off is the last time that we had anything even close to this swing low. Really, the more you zoom in, the more obvious this becomes. Okay, good. Whew. Youth. This is what we were looking for, and maybe, cross your fingers, guys, maybe we're getting it. We're seeing the negative funding come down, or the positive funding, excuse me. We're seeing the positive funding creep back down. This is what we wanted to see. This is what, when we started this stream I was afraid of. I said that, man, we're gaining funding to the positive side. We don't want to see this during a rally. We want to return to this negative funding, meaning shorts are outweighing longs in positions. And we want to keep seeing this because that can set us up for a short squeeze. The more long, or the longer time we spend on the positive funding side, the more likely a long squeeze can become. And so this is just right. Now with this high volume and the wick on the last candle here, this is looking a good bit like at least the bleeding is gonna stop for today. If we think a little more game theory here, fear and greed is up at 90. It almost might be better to close the daily down here, down in this spookier territory, just to reset that indicator. Certainly that indicator doesn't run the show. But in general, when it's very high, we do see more selling. And when it's very low, we do see more buying. But do remember that we spent how long? How long did we spend in extreme fear on the fear and greed indicator? And the answer to that is like months and months and months. So just because it's flipped to extreme greed doesn't mean the rally is instantly over. In fact, something that's probably most of you guys don't know about, the fear and greed indicator was created.
I know you're a monster.
The fear and greed indicator was created and started tracking data in 2018. So it does not have data on a bull run. It does not have data from 2016, 17, etc. Really, its calibration is going to be from the years of bear market. So when it does flip bullish, and in my opinion, the market has flipped bullish, I think that we'll have confirmation by the end of the month. But when it does, the fear and greed indicator is likely to act very strangely. And that is because it doesn't have a basis of what a bull market looks like when it comes to that data. It definitely has some data from 2019 in that rally, but it doesn't have that extended, bullish climbing fear and greed data that it has on a bear market. So I think it's going to be a little confused. I think there's going to be times of confusion coming up for the fear and greed indicator, simply because it doesn't have a baseline. I think it's totally possible to see it crank up into like 98 and stay there for long periods of time, and then occasionally see a reset on a strong pullback, as we expect in any bull market. Bull markets aren't just green candles, guys. You can see it right here. It's not just green candles. Hello world. Pickle coin. Hello world. Pickle coin. Pickle tickled coin. Okay. Phone's going off. Nothing interesting. Let's take a look. What else can we check out today? We do see hourly selling maybe slowing down. Interesting that price coming up is moving the... It's weird, the funding seems to be moving against price. Saw a sell-off long, or a positive funding shot up. And then we see our first green candle of recovery, and we see that the funding is then quickly again favoring down. Has not yet flipped, but that's interesting. One wouldn't really expect it to go that contrarian, or I wouldn't at least. Despite not getting the bullish engulfed hourly, it does seem like it's moving up to our target, as it typically does. All price movements tend to want to retrace 50%. Doesn't matter what direction. But as good traders, that's where you start paying attention. You get into that 0.5 retrace, in that zone between 0.5 and 0.618, and then that's when you start looking again. Do we see signs of weakness? Do we see signs of strength? Because we know with some certainty that it's almost always going to return to that value. But what do we see when we get there is the important part. I'm Pickle Rick. I'm Pickle Rick. I miss Rick and Morty. When do we get new episodes? When do we get new episodes, Rick and Morty guys? Looking at you. It's gonna be like 2 years. Oh man, we got a bunch of followers and I'm just like off of my own ranting. Benedict Watson, what's up my brother? Welcome. Join now 47, what's up dude? Bilal Jamil, welcome fam. And Jimmy Lund Melgard. I don't know if I said that right. What's up, brother? It's good to have everybody here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, everybody joining us for the first time. We are live daily. We're live every day. Occasionally I have to sleep, but for the most part we're live every day. And if you're new here, remembering to like and subscribe, very important, but also links in the chat. Make sure you're in the Discord. YouTube constantly is hiding us from our viewers, and the only way to keep up with our streams typically is by joining the Discord, so make sure you're in there. Welcome, welcome. You're welcome. It's good to see all this energy today. Everybody's out. Nice, nice. Thank you, brother. Edward Giruka. Welcome, fam. Good to have you here. Thanks for the follow. Beenam Raj Bifard. Sorry if I butchered that one. Welcome. You guys are giving me the hard names to do today. Andrea Costello, welcome, my friend. Good to have everybody here. Awesome. Awesome. Beautiful. Beautiful. Welcome to our family, everybody. We're live every day. Every day. You guys are new to crypto or been in crypto forever. It's great to have you here. We're a channel focused on learning and sharing our knowledge with each other, and mostly about technical analysis, because that is my jam and that's what I love to do. If you are interested in it, I encourage you to check out the Patron. If you're looking for a guide in your technical analysis crypto journey, check it out. Love to have you. All right. What do we do now? What do we do? What's up, John? Sean Gardiner? What's up, brother? Applegate Experience. Amang. With the ludicrous volatility. Yeah, we're getting some volatility today. Ooh, yeah. I mean, it's to be expected. We hit a new high, a new multi-year high, and then just traded sideways. Kind of expected. You see this all the time. If you look back on Bitcoin history, on the way up to these parabolic runs, this is what you see. See these moves up, drops, recoveries, then continuation. You know what? You're right. You're right. We should just look at that. Good call set. Nobody suggested, but I thought of, so I'm just gonna credit you guys anyway. Good job. Here we are, BLX, the longest chart history for Bitcoin. Let's look back at previous bull runs. What do we see? What do we see? We see moves up, then sell-offs, moves up, sell-offs, sideways trading. Moves up, sell-offs, sideways trading. Moves up, sell-offs, sideways trading. Like, we really see it consistently. Really consistently. We do see also that typically, directly before the next move up, we do see some volatility. We do see some selling, some wicking down, likely to stop out positions. We go into the more recent bull run, we see the same thing. We see this shelving. We see these moves up with these wicks down, and then sideways trading, slowly coming up, never putting in lower lows, moves up, selling off, moves up, selling off. This is just the pattern. The pattern we expect to see. And you can see as the parabolic trend continues, these sell-offs actually get more violent and more volatile. These sell-offs, boom. Same thing. Boom. over and over and over again, all the way up. This is what we're looking for. If we didn't have this, if it was just straight up, I mean, we should probably be worried, because that doesn't fit anything we know. Bitcoin always retraces some degree. Typically, though, if we look at the history, these sell-offs never really put in lower lows. They're just a series of higher lows, similar to what we're seeing now. So we're on track. Really nothing to worry about. We see it every time, and obviously I say every time, but this would only be what? The third? And we can maybe say fourth, but like third bull run. So maybe we started here. Maybe we started here. We're just looking for the same price action, same thing to happen again. Off the lows, higher lows, never gives anyone an opportunity to buy back in lower. Everyone who shorts or has sold their coins basically has to eat that position or buy back in higher, and that's what sparks the craziness. Money being left out over and over again after extended periods of being able to short at will, really. It's a spicy Bollinger Band move. The violence or the volatility that came with this move is wonderful. Oh, that's spicy. Right back to our dragon target. Wonder if that actually gives us something to look at. Just shy. Losing my chart. Where's my chart? Where did this go? Guess this is it. This isn't it. Where did it go? You guys are hiding my charts from me, aren't you? Try this one. Here we go. Looking fine. On course. Of course on course. It seems like it's chilled out for now. Bummer. Bummer, man. I was enjoying the spice. 5 minute, maybe rolling over. Maybe. Let's take a little microscopic look. Could be. Probably. Man, people. So it's amazing how far we climb. How far we climbed, and then just any move down, instantly sentiment flips. I love it. It's a really good sign. You need to be weary when that stops happening. That's when we need to be weary. Man, bunch of new follows. I'm not getting alerted. Know why? I don't have my speaker up. There we go. Let's see. Wow, tons of new followers. Sweet. Pavilas Picas. Welcome, fam. ZW. Good to have you. Teufk. Olai. Adisa. Welcome. Ctoma. 78. What's up? Lino Yabat. Welcome. Yoros. Jazbek. And Mark Garthley. What's up, guys? Welcome. Great to have you. Thanks for the follows. Make sure you're in Discord so you can keep up with our daily streams. Good to have you guys. It's amazing to have the fam grow. Wonderful. Yeah, there we go. Fuzzy Bid. What's up, Fuzzy Bid? I like the name. What up? I'm gonna move the box. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Well, welcome, Lithuania. Welcome to our Lithuanian friends, family out there. Good to have you guys coming in from around the world. Global. Bitcoin is global. The way it do. John Whitaker, what's up, brother? A Sims, welcome, A Sims. I'm loving it, man. Today is a spicy day. We got a lot of new eyes. Got a lot of new interest. I dig it. Wonderful. Wonderful to see a return of the interest. You know, we're live every day, and for months there's just nothing going on, and nobody's watching, and we just keep going, because it doesn't matter. Bitcoin never sleeps. We're always here. But it's awesome when we start seeing people come back. Amazing. Truly, truly amazing. Funding still positive. Get out of here, positive funding. Open up more shorts, market makers. Bring it on down. Certainly like that better right there, but there's no reason to place it there. How did it get there? Oh well. Looks like we're gonna be in for a low volatility hour. Woot woot. Woot woot. Yo, Headhunter, what's up, brother? Edward. Giruka. Welcome, Germany. We have a lot of German family members out there. Shout out to Germany. To the Germans. Good to have you. What's next? What do we even do? Bitcoin's just like stuck loading now. It's like derp to derp derp. Derp to derp. Probably something like that. It wants to touch this. I don't know if it wants to retrace first again, though. Totally possible. Totally possible. Let's see. Do we have any good numbers lining up here? Not so much. It's okay, it's probably good. Get rid of that, it's no longer relevant. Yeah, so we have a small defined trading zone here. Very tightly defined. Looking for the 0.5 retrace of this entire sell-off movement to 15,050, and then due to this little bit of weakness, though, it could be temporary. But typically you will see, when you have an RSI swing this low, you typically see a sell-off and then either a higher low with a lower low swing in RSI or a lower low with a higher low swing in RSI to create another level of divergence. That's why I'm thinking maybe we're coming back down to this 1462 to retrace the bounce so far. A lot going through my mind right now. Either way, pretty tightly defined in this range here. Let's see where the movers are. Where are the movers? What up? Lost John Arnold. Welcome, Fram. Welcome, fam. It's good to have you, man. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. I'm just staring at the chart, trying to divine the future here. Trying to divine the future. Hey, Noah M, what's up? What's up, fam? Good to see you again. Hello from Azerbaijan. Hello. I don't know where that is, but welcome. Saeed Ashayeri, welcome. Welcome, fam. Man, I'm loving this. Everybody's here. Everybody's excited today. The energy is... People are checking in from everywhere. Hello, Scotland. What's up, Mark? Everybody over there in Scotland. Isaac Sam from Ghana. Woof. Woof. Hello, Ghana. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, Ghana. Get in here. We need everybody in the entire world on the crypto train. Bring them in. Bring them all and bring everybody in. Need them all. Need everybody everywhere. They're coming. They're coming slowly. They're creeping on in. Getting in here. Alright, they'll take their time, that's fine. Gucci, Sweden. What's up, South Africa? South Africa. What's up, brothers? All of our crypto fam. All of our crypto brothers. Everybody's welcome. Crypto is for everyone. Everyone. everybody. From Nigeria to Australia to Afghanistan to Ghana to Sweden to Germany. Nasdar, I'm not sure where that is either. Don't be offended if I don't know where it is. I don't know where a lot of places are, so it is what it is, but I welcome you no matter where you're from. Because crypto is for everyone. Oh yeah, Slovenia. How's everybody feeling? If this is where the selling stops, this is a sell-off for ants. It needs to be at least 3 times bigger. What is this, a school for ants? What is this? What is this? The Zoolander School for kids who don't read good. What's up, what's up? Man, it was real spicy, now we're just waiting for the action again. 3x bigger Sharknado, at least 3x bigger. I mean, we want that 13,863 at some point. I really think we don't get it until January, February. We'll see. The volume was very big. Solid volume. It's not unusual in Bitcoin to see large volume moves reverse from that point. Not unusual. Not unusual to be loved by anyone. A sell for microbes? Emmett Wilson. What's up, brother? What is this? A sell for amoebas? This is an amoeba sell-off? Come on. Come on, come on. They smell. Put on some classics. Put on some classics. What do you guys want to hear? Floor is Lava, as always. Tom Crown classic. Watch out, the floor is lava. 250 watching. I love it, guys. I love it. Welcome. It's huge. It's huge. Make sure you're in the Discord, everybody. If you're new here, you gotta be in the Discord. YouTube sometimes makes it impossible for our viewers to find our daily streams. So you gotta be in YouTube. Links in the chat. Make sure you're in there. You can keep up with us. Keep up with our daily live streams. We're keeping you up to date on what's going on in the crypto world. Typically more interesting than right now. We're kind of just like waiting for this to break. Not a lot of TA to be done. We have a very short-term targets already assigned here. Looking for upside 15 and 15,015 or downside 14,629. And after we get one of those two values, we can do a little more analysis and see where we may be heading after that. But really until then, it's kind of just a crapshoot. 1 minute looking spicy. Watch out, the floor is lava. Better do do do. Oh yeah. Settle on in. It's gonna be a long day. Long day of corning.
Watch out! The floor is lava! The floor
Just one of those days. Wow, the corn really chilling out on us here. Lots of excitement, and then, as usual, just leaving us hanging. Even on the 1 minute volatility, very low. Extremely low. What's up, what's up? What up, what up, what up? Does look as if the dump is slowed here. It's like momentum chilling out for the time being into this new 4 hour. Positive funding relaxing. We already did get a 1 minute divergence here on the RSI lows and MACD. But it's the 1 minute, so let's throw that away. Ah, 5 minute also reflecting it. Same lows. Does that go out to the 15 minutes? I just missed that. Nope. Does not extend out to the 15. Looking like that 14,629 getting more and more realistic. Simply due to the lack of momentum in either direction now. This wick, a pretty nice touch back to the November 4th high. Retesting that resistance as support, not a terrible sign. Especially to see more upside from here. Yeah, pretty solid sign actually. Good spot to chill. Man, the trolls are out in full force, dude. Holy crap. I don't think I've ever timed out so many random people in in one session. In fact, I never time anybody out. People yelling a bunch of weird stuff. And just people are excited. That's cool. Get excited. Mayor, Rana, welcome fam. Good to have you here. Good to have you. What's up, Sir Steve? How you doing, brother? Moving averages is just have the 50 in yellow and the 200 in green on any time frame. I'll take the 50 and the 200 any time frame. Or should you buy in? Any day since March was a good day. Roughly. Maybe excluding the last like 2 days. But maybe in hindsight they'll be good too. Yeah, dude, mad trolls. Mad trolls out today. Yelling, and it's like nothing to do with me or Bitcoin. They're yelling about like, I don't know, like just different groups of people and things. No thanks, guys. We're all love here. We're all love here. We don't allow hate in our groups. Sorry. If you'd like to hate on things, you gotta go elsewhere. We're all team crypto, doesn't matter where we're from. All about the love. Man, what a indecisive hourly candle. Literally, we've sat here and watched this hourly candle go nowhere for an hour. Oh my. Where were we? Like right here? Yep. Momentum. Market seems unsure at the moment. Momentum certainly waned on the sell side here, but 4 hours still fresh, 2 hours to go. Not really close to an engulf, not really close at all. Would have to make its way up to 15,354. Not looking like it's in the cards yet, though the 15,015 target up here is still looking on course. Oh yeah, the EDM brings them out. I know. Oh, I know, baby, I know it. Yellow MA is always 50 on my charts. Green, always 200. Team Crypto, Max Chill. Oh yeah. I can't believe how flat it's gotten since we've gotten on this boring. Ah, Bitcoin. What are we gonna do with you? Yep. The other streams are shutting down. We're gonna swoop up their viewership. Swoop it up. Give us your viewers. Give us your viewers. Has anything changed? No. Not on the hourly. Not on the 4 hour. Really want to see that funding flip back to negative. Got our spike on the daily to positive, but yet to confirm a positive funding trend. Dude, we are on track. We're so on track, it's ridiculous. Like, almost started doubting it when we saw our rally up to 16. I was almost like, man, it doesn't really look like that doji for November is going to follow our prediction, but right back down to doji territory. Boom. Beautiful. 13.2. Maybe the low of the month. Could be. That's what we were looking at early in the month. Said, man, this could be the swing low. That'd be silly. 13.222 on the second. I'm gonna get rid of some of these confusing lines and such. Probably won't need this. There we go, a little bit better to look at. What's still in play? All that's still in play. 15202. Never fully reached here in November. That's okay. 4 hour going to be painting bullish divergence on the low. MACD and RSI. Coming off bearish divergence on the highs. Led into our sell-off. It's to be expected. There we go. Bring it on down. Renato Cabezas, welcome, friend. Welcome, my friend. Good to have you guys. Make sure you're in Discord, by the way. I keep saying that. Don't forget. Gotta be in there. The only way to know when we go live, and we're live every day. You can come back and join us every single day. Live technical analysis. Typically, we're looking at more than just staring at this chart like we are right now, but we had a pretty violent sell-off. Looks like we bounced right above the 618, closed above the 0.5, and it's like momentum in both directions seems to have dropped. Looking for the 0.5 retrace because momentum slowed down to 14,629. and then to project back up to the full 0.5 of the whole movement at 15,015. So far, so good. But like, you're not getting any more data here at the moment with these tiny little candles. Matthew Tremolata, what's up, brother? Welcome. Ionut Cosman. So many new fan members, it's so exciting. Awesome to have you guys. Welcome. Awesome to have you guys. These are the best days. You see tons of new eyes coming into the space. I love it. Attracted by the blood. Bunch of vampires. What's on your guys' minds? Today's a spicy meatball day. A spicy meatball. 315 watching, guys. We're getting close to a record. We're getting close to a live record here. I think 350 was our prior episode live record. Josh Edikeo, Ada Koyoa. Funny you bring it up. Yes, we do have lessons. More than that. Let me drop the link in the chat. Discord. Yeah, get in the Discord, but Patron. Just what you're looking for, Mr. Tosh. Patron is an education-focused membership. It's for anyone who's looking to become a stronger trader or just learn how to trade to begin with. I would love to help you with that. It is my passion. Check out the Patron. Weekly one-on-one sessions with myself. And ask all those questions about trading you can't ask elsewhere. And I'll do the best to get you the answers if there are answers. What you're looking for. Regular, almost daily TA warm-ups where we go through the chart together, all the patrons and I, and we break it down by time frame. We look at what each time frame is telling us, what values it is suggesting, what the indicators are saying. It's invaluable, super valuable. Check it out. Exclusive technical analysis, trade setups, all kinds of stuff on the Patreon. So if you're someone looking to get into trading or someone who's been in trading looking to refine your craft, I'd love to help you do it. Patron's for you. There we go. There's my shameless self-shill. Thank you, Taj, for giving me the softball into that. What's up, Jezwolin? I'm still trying to say your name right. Nice. Good viewership today. It's good to have everybody here. I wish I was being more interesting, but you should have been here the last like weeks, man. We were nailing targets left and right. Lots of spicy TA. You can go back and check out those episodes. There they are. Obviously uploaded. But now we're just sitting and waiting. You know, we got the retrace we're looking for on any move. Got what looks like a bounce, but we don't have much energy. So we're waiting for the TA to speak to us here. We don't really have much as long as it's range bound like this. It's been range bound for about an hour. There's not much new we can build off of it at this point. And we have a projection of what we were expecting for the next few months and this month. And so far we're on the projection. We have a wick on the bottom of our monthly. We have a wick on the top of our monthly. We're looking to close as a green doji to mirror the past bull runs, the most recent bull run, and we're on track. So really, we're just waiting around. Locally, we're trying to eye some things out, but we have the retrace we're looking for. Momentum to the downside seems to have paused for the time being. We had our 0.5 from the bottom. We can even extend this down here, doesn't really matter. We had our swing up, and in any move up or down, we look for a retrace. Retrace half of the gains or half of the price movement. We got that at 14,568. Wicked underneath it, didn't quite touch the 618 retrace, which would have been okay. But wicked back above and closed our hourlies above that 0.5, so we got the retrace that we would expect. And now we're looking to see, are we going to edge our way up? Are we going to paint bullish divergence more? We already have it, but are we going to see it overpower this sell-off and continue to the upside? Or are we going to see resistance at the more local 0.5 and continue our sell-off likely down to the 14,255 area? If we can exceed that, I'm skeptical of it at the moment. We have the 200 1-hour MA that we've seen act as support over and over and over, and we've been following this day by day. Touch, 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 touch. Really since we've taken it. Really since we've retaken it, it's acted as support early October. And so we're not even there yet. We're not even back to that moving average. It's just a return to the mean currently. Not really much else going on. Fortunately, this energy seems to have just chilled out. Oh, cheap Brave Browser. I love Brave Browser, but I hate that button. Gets me every time. This isn't the chart I had up. Here we are. Now we're just chilling, man. I wish there was more to say, but sometimes you just sit and wait. Throw a fib on it. %30 correction coming tonight. I would love to see the technical reasoning for a lot of these calls. Or at least technical evidence. But typically when you hear extreme calls up or down, you can rest pretty comfortably that it's never backed up by reason. It's really those emotions being projected out. Something we need to all be wary of. When people start projecting their own feelings onto Bitcoin, it doesn't tend to go so well for them. But you can definitely get a shout out for Lucky Bikistan. Sorry if I butchered that, but shout out to all of our fam from every country. It's great to have everybody here. What's up, Tails? How you doing, bro? Opium goes both ways. That's true. Goes both ways. What's up, Mexico City? Oh my. What a slow price action. That's pretty spicy in the first 30 minutes though. Yo, D Dumps, what's up, dog? Been a while. Clark Kent. Fair enough, man. I'd shout out wherever. Doesn't matter. Not too worried. Short-term resistance, 15,015. 0.5 retrace, but not likely to really play out that well. I mean, 15,005 to 15,015, give or take. Slow and steady. I mean, if we dump from here, really, we have the 618 retrace at 14,255. And below that, really, we don't have anything except for a 13,864. 13,864 likely to be a major support. I don't think it is probable that it is tested today, however. We'll say that. I believe it will be tested. 13,864. Believe it will be, but I don't believe it will be tested today. I think it's unlikely to be tested this month, to be honest. I think that's more likely to happen Q1 of 2021, but we'll see. So far, projections been good, but projections are only as good as they are as long as they're flowing, as long as it's on course, which it is. So I don't have a reason to abandon it yet. Just don't think that we see it today. Don't believe that's the probable move. FOMO Sapiens. What's up, Snake? Welcome back, bro. Sun's out, guns out. That's right, Nick G. I have no guns. Yeah, I haven't been to the gym in like a year now. Screw 2020. Let's get this year over with. I demand a new year. New year, I demand it. There's just nothing on these charts yet. It's just showing no momentum. Like, market shock. That sell-off just like shocked everything. Nothing is flowing now. You see the volume just dropping off a cliff. It was extremely high. And then you see price reversed and just volume went with it. Like, yeah, let's get rid of this. Which way is the beach? I don't live near a beach. Far away. Beach is far. Max Donnelly, what's up, dude? Yeah, we're live. We're live again. Live in the tank top. Last time I wore the tank top, we got so much blowback. People were triggered by the tank top. You know what? I don't care. It's hot. It's hot as heck. It's really hot today here. So we're in the tank top. We're live, waiting for action. I don't know if it's gonna come though. This move looks like it's over. Looks like we may just see sideways trading. Trade sideways. Probably almost exactly what will happen. This doodle. Something like that. Doodle. Doodling for history. Like a snake. I think the move's over today. It makes sense. It all makes sense here. You know, we have 2 hours-ish till close. We close the candle here today. Fear and greed resets. People are spooked. That probably drops from 90 to like 70 in one day. Then you see a little, like a weak recovery and a climb up. Fear and greed kind of locks in that level, maybe drops slowly day by day until you get the next move. That's pretty much it. Scott Locks, what's up, dude? You did miss it. It's okay. Bitcoin dominance has sold off. We don't have bearish divergence on the daily yet, but we did hit our target, exceeded it, reversed. Is painting bullish divergence on the low, so it's pretty undecided. But the fact that we hit our target and then we saw a bearish engulf daily, it's the time to start looking again and say, hey, maybe we'll start seeing a reversal. Don't quite have it yet. Never heard of it, Max. Oh man, Trailer Park Boys, heckin' yeah. Heckin' yeah. I don't know, I don't really ever dress more professionally than this anyway. It's just like a t-shirt. Yeah, if this is the pullback, it's amazing. Like nothing. Chris S, welcome. Welcome, fam. Good to have you. Digital office. Yeah, it is. It is. There he is. Chris S. Welcome, Chris S. Oh, man. Just when you think there's gonna be more spice, it gets unspicy. Make sure all you new peoples get into that Discord. Make sure you check out that Patron. The best we have to offer. Nick G. There you are. There you are. Spice is coming. I'm not so sold. Well, we had spice, and then doesn't seem to really want to be putting in more spice here. These wiener candles. Little wiener candles. What are they doing? They're not going anywhere. Looks like it wants to just come back to this 14.629 and then move back up. This path looks pretty legit. Then likely, like, again, pull back. That's my prediction for the day. Nice, Max. Well, welcome. Welcome. It's good to have you. Hey, yo, Wolfpack, my man. Wolfpack, my man. Streaming in the tank top just for Wolfpack. All right. Giggity, giggity, goo. Giggity, goo. 283 watching. Dude, this is viewership today. Amazing. Amazing viewership today. Loving it. Got a lot of new names, a lot of new faces. Wonderful. Stream is healthy. Can't ask for more. Get the guns out. Dude, I hate Discord too. Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. Yeah. John Whitaker, people have been saying that since the results, since people even started voting. I don't think it's related at all. JK Nokel, my man. Cheers.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers to you, JK Nokel, my brother. Dude, it's just human of us. We project our own feelings onto not just Bitcoin, but anything. We project our feelings onto everything around us. People have been saying, oh, if this happens with the election, if that happens with the election, Bitcoin, this or that. My opinion hasn't changed. Same opinion. Bitcoin don't care. But I also have said that Bitcoin loves to ride the coattails of other markets' uncertainties and fears. Maybe that's what we're seeing. We're seeing some uncertainty or whatever. Bitcoin always keeps it spooky, guys. Always keeps it spooky. It never lets a good shake go to waste. Never. If anything happens anywhere else, Bitcoin, you better believe, is gonna do something. It just rides that coattail. It happens every time. You can look back. It's just like any shake up in any market, Bitcoin will, like, I like to call it pull the spooky. Pulls the spooky. Pulls the spooky on us. Keeps us on our toes, doesn't let us ever be comfortable. But guys, what has happened in the last few months? Just put it this way. If we are in the bull market, which I believe we will know by the end of this month, we'll confirm. And to be honest, in my opinion, we already are. But we don't have that confirmation yet. Though maybe we do. Doesn't matter. But if we are, the thing you can expect more than anything is for Bitcoin to continuously shake you out. Continuously try to convince you that it isn't. When the market's bearish, it's going to continuously try to convince you that the market's bullish. When the market's bullish, continuously try to convince you the market's bearish. It's like clockwork. All of the good news, all of the great Bitcoin stuff typically comes out during the bear market. All of the FUD, all of the spooky Mt. Gox articles, and what if Satoshi moves his coins articles, all come out during the bull market. The market is always trying to convince you it's moving the other way. Stay alert. You gotta zoom out. Heck yeah, Snake. Right on. That's why in our Patron warm-ups every day, we always zoom out. We zoom out to the yearly or the quarterly every single time, because it doesn't really matter what's happening right here, right now in the 15-minute. It makes no difference. Nothing that's going to show here is going to make any difference to what we see on the quarterly chart, on the yearly chart. No matter. Gotta zoom out. When you zoom out, you get a real picture of what's happening. When you zoom in, you'll get everything. You'll get confirmation of your most bearish fears and your most bullish reads. You'll get both when you zoom in. But when you zoom out, you get a clear picture of what is actually happening. And the noise in between, you have to take solace that that noise is always just going to be trying to get you the wrong way. Every time. Hey, look at this. Bitcoin's chilled at TF out after I'm sure many people today were freaking out. Oh my goodness, it's all over. And then just chills out immediately. Like, this is what it does. If you need to be able to handle this, that's the sad reality, is you need to be able to deal with this. Because we're just gonna keep getting this stuff. All the way up. Gonna keep getting it. It's the nature of the beast. Under 10k wick, maybe. I don't know about that, but maybe. I think as time goes on, it becomes less and less probable that we see those lows. Certainly we will see large, violent retraces. That'll never go away. But man, that floor keeps moving up. Currently at what, 11? 11.1? 20 weekly moving average. expect retests to the 20 weekly moving average at all times. But to sell underneath it, close underneath it, not that probable. Possible. Anything's possible. I'm not here to say anything is impossible. I don't ever use that word. I like the word probable. Wolfpack 8,500 never again. Possible. You'll notice that people have been saying the same thing since March. Lower, waiting for lower. Those same people right now waiting for lower. Follow the pattern. What is the behavior that we see repeating over and over again? Follow it. Looking for lower. This won't be low enough for them. Nope, won't be. But they've been waiting for lower. 3,800 wasn't low enough for them, so they're gonna say, Bitcoin is gonna go to 2,000, 1,000, 500. People were legitimately calling for 100 back in like 2018. Legitimately calling for 100. I don't know what they were smoking. Wouldn't want to have their portfolio. Betting against the corn, that's ballsier than I am. Long term, betting against the corn, not a super successful strategy. Not super successful. Man, I was hoping for more spice. Not a very spicy meatball. Mayo. 305 watching though, friggin' awesome. Digging the viewership. Welcome everybody. Great to have you here. We're live every day. Make sure you're in that Discord so you can catch us live. YouTube will not give you a notification. You cannot depend on YouTube's notifications. Gotta be in the Discord. Check out the Patron and don't forget to like and subscribe, everybody. 170 likes, pretty darn good though. For 300 watching, we could probably get it up if you've forgotten. Didn't cross your mind. We do appreciate the likes. It helps us stay in search on the YouTube platform. Yo, Chris John, Leonard, Delany, Denelli. I have a friend with that last name, or I did as a kid. I don't remember them anymore. Donnelly, that's what it is. Welcome. Good to have you, Christian. Thanks for the follow. Giggity. John Whitaker. Right on. Yo, leave a comment, boom. That's what's up. Welcome. Kevin Christensen. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. I'm just a nerd I'm just a nerd who loves charts and Bitcoin. That's about it. To do. I'm just like stuck here. Chilling in the zone. Switch it to our spacey background. Magic space snow background. Thank you, Kevin. Suns are out. Yeah, dude, it was a beautiful day today. Dale. Rayon. Welcome, friend. Welcome, welcome. No, you didn't, Wolf. You didn't miss it. We're figuring it out. We have our one-on-ones tomorrow. We have our patron one-on-ones tomorrow. Don't forget to sign up if you have not yet. There's still slots. Still slots available. Man, this is not spicy. Curse you, non-spiciness. Holy crap, guys, this might be the most patron, or not patron, this might be the highest Discord joinership episode in forever. Wow. How many people? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 people joined Discord in this episode. Maybe more. Freaking awesome. Good job. Smart play. Well played. Ladies and gentlemen, well played. Well played. Made the right choice. Get in there. Keep up with our streams. We're live every day. Or a day. It's the only way to find us. Get the cutting edge technical analysis served to you live daily right here. Silver giveaways. Thank you, brother. Silver giveaways is a patron. He knows. Patron is what's up. You should check it out. If you're new to crypto, you're not going to find a better value. It supports the stream, which is great, but it's also an investment in yourself and your future in trading in crypto in general. Check it out. Still early in the month, still a good time to sign up. Always looking to expand out our fam. When does it start to happen? Chicago Brew, I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. No idea. Pipe is fading. Fading. Okay. Lottie course seemingly doing pretty well. Hold up. Hold up. 2 minutes. Gotta hit this. Have to take a puff here of my thing that YouTube is not a fan of, so I have to hide my camera while I do it. Remember, vaping is bad, cigarettes are bad. All the children out there, never start. Terrible habit. Terrible, terrible. No, no, no. No. Nothing like that. Never when I'm live. I have to have a clear head. That's post-show. That's post-show, Mr. Donnelly. Clear my throat. That's post-show. I'm not an amateur. Don't typically get intoxicated while live. Care too much about you guys. Let's see, close this 15-minute bullish engulfing and maybe we do miss that 0.5. Maybe we hit like a 3.8 something. Not really sure what to expect, Emmett. To be honest, I expected the start of November to be much less volatile. I was thinking a lot of sideways trading. I was still in the same mind, still in the same mindset. Still expecting the sideways trading. Looking for a monthly close around this level. Maybe even a little lower. Alright, this 15 minutes mixing it up a little bit. Little mix up here. Yep, 382. A little shallower than expected here. 4 minutes till close though, so that may change. 0.5 may still be on the menu. Let's see, if that doesn't get there, where are we gonna look? Always evolving. Okay. Still pretty mild. Magic Ichis. Magic Ichis are in aligns. They're in alignments. They're saying this sell-off, nothing wrong with it. 4 hour doesn't even notice it. The daily says, hey bud, this is like the perfect sell-off. Just close the daily above 14.565 and everything's fine. Ichi Cloud not at all phased by this, not even picking it up. Right back to the TK, right where it's comfortable. Nothing wrong. Ichi not too worried. It's gonna take a lot more than this for the Ichi to be concerned. A lot more. In fact, it would have to set a new low really on the daily. So that means I have to sell off like crazily. I'd have to sell off, I don't know, down to 12,700 or below really to even phase the daily. Daily is not looking for downside yet. Just retracement. Ichi strong. Dude, I want meatballs. John Whitaker, send me your spicy meatballs so I may eat them. Thank you. Very excited. Very excited, yes. High five. Pumpkin spice. Dude, I will definitely eat some of them meatballs. Give me them meatballs. So good. And as expected, the 15 not gonna close bullish engulfing, and dang, 14,629 is on track. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Everybody joining us, it's great to have you. Pop in Discord to keep up with our daily streams. Very excited. Very nice. Very nice. Looking for a pretty low volatility close today. Likely to close near this level. Makes sense. Resets that fear and greed indicator. All on track. If we do close down here today, expect likely another doji gravestone. Small-bodied wicked candle tomorrow. That's your Bitcoin weather forecast for the next 24 hours. Me Sam on 2 wheels. What is up, brother? Welcome. Good to have you. Thanks for following. Yeah, brother Josh, worried about the dumps. Surprising. Thanks, James, by the water cooler. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you for the wonderful comparison to Arnold Schwarzenegger. Appreciate it. Duke Nukem.